Good afternoon. We continue to analyze political ads, and today let's look to more political ads from Trump campaign and why it's was more understandable than campaign of Kamala Harris. So firstly, let's look to this short video which encourage people to join and volunteer for Trump. Um, and it's called like Trump 47, which like 47th president. So let's look and let's analyze imaging of this video.
You are the heart of this campaign, and your efforts are not going unnoticed. Let's make history, and let's make America great again.
I can tell you the importance of grassroots, especially for this election cycle, will make or break this election.
My biggest ask of all of you to register to vote, to go out and vote, to volunteer like you are, taking your precious time to be with us.
And so you guys are like the force multipliers. You're the ones going out knocking on doors, and you're the ones getting people to the polls, and you guys are watching the polls. So thank you so much for what you do.
Bank your vote early. Swamp the vote. Trump 47 captains. Get people out there on day one. President Trump said he can turn out the vote because he knows he's got his Trump 47 captains.
The comparison couldn't be sharper and starker. And you all know that. That's why you're working hard. That's why Kit's working hard.
Putting people in a room with Trump Force 47 is probably the most impactful thing that we can do as a group.
When you empower somebody by asking them a question, please, can I help you? Is there anything I can do to get your vote? Have you voted?
We want you to get out there and interact with people in your community. We will tell you who they are. We know these are Republican voters, but they might need a little bit of encouragement, and they might need you to come out and say, hey, you can't sit this election out. It is far too important.
I'm a UFC fighter. You guys are fighting for this country. Fight like we've never fight. Let's go.
So let's stop here. So generally here, it's maybe not so great video work, maybe also generalist system of working with volunteers with Trump. It's not so great system in the front end as Democrats have. But generally, this video was created very professional because you see here, firstly, some celebrities and some Republican leaders, and they different race, different gender, and they also show like in work process, and also they show people from main states where this help needed. And generally, a lot of volunteers join. So let's see one more video about for volunteers. It was together with Trump. So
get everyone you know. We want a slide that's too big to rig. Okay, too big to rig.
The most important person is you. It's you and your neighbors. It's you right now showing up.
We're going to win this election because of all of your hard work.
President Trump knows this. Is he needs to be able to stand on our shoulders the same way that we want to be able to stand on his in January.
Thank you for playing a part in this. Thank you for being on our team. We are counting on you.
Please help elect someone who's going to put this country back on the right path and get away from this woke craziness and weakness abroad and open borders.
Trump Force 47 in the great state of Virginia, which we need to turn red, MAGA red all day long. On November 5th, we need your help to do it.
Being out there, knocking on a door, and making sure you get folks to vote early. Make sure you link them to be able to get that early ballot.
We're asking you to find people who will vote for President Trump and make sure they show up at the polls.
7 volunteers today. What you're doing could not be more important.
I know you're supposed to get 10 people, but what if you could get 20? Can you fight?
We're the tips of the spear. We cannot be successful without a whole army propelling us forward. Keep knocking the doors, keep sending the message, and let's go win.
So one more time, as you know, volunteers in this campaign and generally in every elections, and we work in several countries, so I can prove that they do canvassing, they do phone banking, They call their friends, they visit registered Republicans, and generally one more time in this video you see that like people encouraged to join, and then you see some video where people already join in the states, and of course like video that other people also join and they do this volunteer work. So that's why one more time, like Trump engaged more Republicans to vote for him, and generally also let's look to this vibe and this advertising.
What will we do with this moment? How will we be remembered? Look at the opportunities before us.
This election really isn't about the left versus the right. It's about we, the people, choosing our government and the choice between freedom versus tyranny.
Nobody has a chronic disease burden like we have. Why are we allowing this to happen to our children? Ultimately, the only thing that will save our country is if we choose to love our kids more than we hate each other.
What is going on here is deeper than politics. It is deeply spiritual. We are being called to rise above the hatred and the fear and the evil.
We need to remember above and beyond that we must love our neighbors, that we must treat other people as we hope to be treated.
You want to be a rebel? You want to be a hippie? You want to stick it to the man? Show up on your college campus and try calling yourself a conservative.
America is going to reach heights that it has never seen before. The future is going to be amazing.
Want healthy children. Don't you want a president that's going to make America healthy again?
I'm here today as a former Democrat. I will be a first-time Trump voter tonight.
The people dreamed this country. And it's the people who are making America great again.
So here one more time we analyze, and it's also about emotion, but it still also show different Republican leaders. It show different people who support. It show movement, and it's also emotional because it's connect with song, and it's generally more understandable message because it's also connect with main messages about new workplaces. So you see a lot of like working people, and generally one more time he support his message about economy with video and emotion and archetype of ruler and different other archetypes of surrogates or Trump supporters or representatives from Republican. So that's why you see classical video from Harris campaign and classical video from Trump campaign, and it's generally the same style, but one more time, to be focused on message and on archetype, it's very important in campaigning. So if you organize your campaign in your country, or if you want to be elected here in the United States, please remember that it's better to focus on one main message and not more than two additional messages. Otherwise, you can have 1 billion and still not win an election. My name is Katerina Odarchenko, and if you want to work with us as an SAC group, we will be happy to help you with your elections and political communication. Take care. Bye-bye.